So then, the second job of the day after doing that bulb is this Mustang. Now, some friends of mine on this estate here have unfortunately parted ways. I've known them for a long time. So this needed relocating from their shared unit to somewhere else. So to help them both out, to ease a bit of, let's just say to ease a bit of worry, I offered to move this for them as I'm going past the door anyway. So it's my good deed for the day. So let's get this strapped down, get it on the back of the car, and let's get going. And here it is, a 1990 or 91 Mercury. I think this is sort of Escort based probably. I saw this, which made me chuckle. I don't know if that's true or someone stuck a badge on, but it's one owner from new. It's got mountains of service history. It's just had an engine rebuild very recently with a receipts for over £1,500. So yeah. This is the beast. Beautiful red velour interior. Obviously a lefty and an auto. I can't even remember how many miles it's got, but there you go. So yeah, she's a beautiful faded peach. Why have I got this, you ask? Well, I know someone who'd want it. So let's get it off the trailer and see if they do. So we'll have a quick walk around and have a look. As you can see, it's got some horrid tints in the back as well. So it is a Mercury Tracer Lotus design. Someone's painted this door badly, so that needs some proper paint on it, but it's got good tyres. Yeah, it needs a good mop. It's beautiful. It's got some seatbelt thing as well that almost puts the seatbelt on you. This moves all the way over here and down. So I presume you get in, plug it in there, and then it comes back to act as the top belt. And then you've got a lap belt there. So I don't know. All a bit strange, but yeah. Right, now, oh yeah, there you go, look, that one's plugged in up there as well. So, let's go and see if he wants it. So, quick update on the Jag. Had a couple of issues. First off, I had no washer wipers. Turns out I hadn't plugged in the pipe between the pump and the one-way valve, so washers are now reinstated. And also we had the low coolant light come on a journey the other day. Filled it up with water, carried on filling it up with water, carried on filling it up with water. Realised I had wet feet. I hadn't done one hose clip up, one that goes to the top rad hose. So it was just running out. But that's all sorted now. Thankfully, we'd gone down the motorway, had no problems. Temperature hadn't gone above half. Just when I pulled in the car park of the place we were going to, it come on. So lucky escape there. That's all now back on. So yeah, all good. So just a quick update on that. I think it's about time we got on with this, don't you? Time to make progress on the Mini. And there we go. We've got loads of work done on it. All in 2 seconds. No. Roll the VT. I bought the BRM off a lady whose partner had passed away. It was his car. He was only young. He had an illness and he passed away. So she sold me the BRM, and obviously I promised to have it on the road and use it. And obviously that's exactly what I've done. So she messaged me and said, would I be interested in another one of their projects? So I asked what it was, and it was a Mini. Now obviously I have the hanging shell. I'm never going to get around to that. This one has an engine, a gearbox, wheels, tyres. It's had replacement rear quarter. Everything else seems to be okay. This front wing down here needs a little bit of extending. Round the other side, it's starting to go a little bit, but I reckon we can it feels solid. I reckon it's just the surface. So if we rub that back, that'll probably be all right. Yeah, it is blue. I don't know if you can tell in the dark workshop, but yeah. So I know when I looked around it, it does need a couple of holes patching in the floor. So I think first things first is to check the engine, make sure we've got a runner. They told me it did run and drive, but it's been sat in their garage ever since he passed, which has been a few years now. So it's been sat a while. So we need to investigate the engine, go through everything we've got in here, parts wise, see what we've got. Obviously, where I stripped a previous Mini, I have loads of bits as well. So I'm hoping we can get this patched up, even if we don't paint it. Even if we patch it up and see if we can get it out on the road and then work on the bodywork. I don't know. I'd like to get it running and drive it around the yard at least. So it's a 1982 on a Y. So I think if my memory serves me correctly, that is now tax exempt. I know it's MOT exempt as well, but I think for the purpose of everyone's safety, we'll get it MOT'd. So yeah, which means I can now sell that one. Again, that's a 1982. I've got the logbook and VIN plate, etc, etc. So we can sell that and then go through all our spares and anything we don't need, we can sell on. So hopefully this will be a cheap little project. I did bid them on it, I'll be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, I know it's, you know, pulling at heartstrings, but it's got to be financially viable. So I bid them on it. It did have a set of really mint Recaro RS turbo seats in it, but I said to them, I don't want them. I want to get some standard seats. So they took them out and we come to a deal, and here it is. So let's, well, it's the bank holiday weekend now. Today's my birthday. I want them picked up on my birthday as a little treat. So I'm going to have the weekend off because I'm off to the touring cars. So next week we'll come in and we will make a start. Give it a couple of revs. Right, it's back from demand. They have done a stellar job as always. We've now got twin pipes down, up there, over the cross member, into a large silencer, over the axle, and out here. Go for it. Or on the revs then? Yeah.